You are shredding the UN Charter with your own hands. Yes, yes, that's what you're doing, shredding the UN Charter. Shame on you.
A couple of questions today. The GA vote adopted the resolution. And in that resolution, it asked the Secretary General to take necessary measure to implement the resolution, which grants many rights to the state of Palestine. What measures can the Secretary General do to implement that resolution? Will he refer to Security Council to restart the negotiation of the admission again? And what measures?
Well, regarding that, in accordance with our standard procedure, the Secretary General and the Secretariat will take the measures necessary to implement the resolutions as requested by the Assembly. We will first, now that it's passed, we will study the resolution, including its annexes, and see how to go forward in that. But we will then proceed with that.
And one thing, today the Israeli ambassador shredded the UN Charter, said that's what people did in that hole. What is the reaction of the Secretary General on that image?
Well, obviously
we can do that.
We've told you before that we don't comment on the various remarks made by different ambassadors, and the theatrics, both in the past and the present, are things that are part and parcel of the presentations the member states make. We don't comment on those, but regarding the charter, obviously, this is an organization that is premised on respect for the UN Charter, and all of the member states have pledged to uphold the UN Charter, and we expect them to fulfill that obligation.
And do you feel uncomfortable to see that image in the TV?
I've been around here a long time. I've seen a lot. Look,
and
all I can tell you, look, that was a charter. There's many charters. There's one right here. The charter is intact. Its ideals are intact.
You resurrected it.
What?
You resurrected it.
The charter
Great, good job.
is something that will stay with us. And like I said, it's the founding document of this organization. As long as this organization exists, the charter exists.
Now, why I ask that question, because we saw the attack on UNRWA, and we know it might be some people who hated UNRWA, who had opinions on you, and they did that. But don't you think this kind of behavior by the Israeli ambassador actually, how to say that, infused this kind of behavior, infused this attack for UNRWA, for those people who stopped the trucks, 8 trucks, to cross the Korean Shablam border crossings?
Well, those are separate things. Obviously, a piece of paper is a piece of paper, and theatrics are theatrics.
But those
we are clearly and strictly against threats made on our personnel and our facilities. Those are irresponsible, they are wrong, they have to stop.
But it's not connected, do you think?
We have seen so much. You can go over the history of the UN and all the speeches that have happened. Different moments when people use different props, their own shoes, the various resolutions of the Security Council that got crumpled up by different people. We've seen it all. We rise above that. This is an organization of diplomacy, and we encourage diplomacy.
You are shredding the UN Charter with your own hands. Yes, yes, that's what you're doing, shredding the UN Charter.